In a video I made 4 months ago, I said Charles Oliveira has a 60% chance of beating Ilia Topuria. After careful consideration and further review, I believe the odds are flipped, and God, that hurts my heart. I'm so scared right now. When I made that video or that initial prediction, I was thinking of prime Charles Oliveira plus the weight difference. But after watching Charles's fights back, his performances wasn't matching up to what I was thinking in my head. What Charles needs to do to win this fight is to pressure the hell out of Ilia, do not concede ground, and just be an avalanche of offense. And against guys who he would have steamrolled, like Arman Tsarukyan, Chandler in the rematch, it wasn't there at all. I mean, there were some moments, but then he would stop. In his prime against Justin motherfucking Gaethje and Dustin Poirier, he was going off the rails with the offense, leaping into the fire and landing his own shots back. Against Arman Tsarukyan, he let him jab his face off. Against Chandler, even though he was going for a more grappling approach, there were so many times where Charles could have just dusted that fucker, but he just stood there and watched. I don't know what's going on with Charles. He is 35 years old. He's obviously not at his peak, but he's still elite and can pull off those things that he used to do. So, coming into this fight, thinking more about this matchup and using my 200 IQ analysis, I think the odds lie with Ilia Topuria. And if the weight does become an issue, at worst for Ilia is a 55% chance. How I can see Ilia winning is, number one, the body shots. Charles is tall, keeps his guard high, so the body shots are going to be there. He throws them hard enough where if he mixes his combos from the body to the head, eventually when the guard drops, he's going to knock out. He might knock my king out cold. But it's not also that I'm scared of. It's also the feints, the step-in feints where he can draw reactions out of his opponents. And he did it against the two fucking best strikers I ever seen, Max Holloway and Volkanovski, drawing out all the reactions and was able to counter off of it too. And the thing about Charles, he's slower than both of them. So even though I think Charles has a pretty good response against shorter fighters who like to dip down when he uses his lead knee to like threaten a front kick, a teep kick, or even just a normal knee to the head, Ilia might catch him on one foot. Especially if he's conceding ground, and I can see it. One hard shot and Charles might have to back up a bit, get his breath, and as soon as his back touches the fence, he might be out. Ilia's young, he's 27 years old, he's bulking up for this fight. Chin is made of steel. His power is ridiculous, and he's just so damn skilled, and like just his striking style. If Charles concedes space, it's just tailor-made for him to just knock him out. But I don't give a fuck. 40% chance to win this fight? I like those odds. Charles, my king will get it done. I'm telling you guys, I'm standing 10 toes down. I'm picking Charles. I'm riding with Charles. Even though the math says it, the analyst says it, the betting odds says it, Charles Oliveira will get it done. He has so many motherfucking ways to do it. I can see him doing it on the feet, doing it in the clinch, or on the ground. I love how Charles is, gearing towards more a grappling heavy style. The way he was taking down Chandler, just bullying him and muscling him to the ground. There were some of the shots that Bryce Mitchell had on Ilia Topuria where it was some good shots. It was a single leg right up against the fence, and he tries to trip out the standing leg. With Charles Oliveira, he did the same thing against Chandler, and you can see where the height difference plays a big part. He lifted Chandler off the motherfucking floor and just threw his ass on the ground. And cheating Chandler had to grab the fence. But Bryce Mitchell did the same thing against Ilia. He got him down, but Ilia was able to spring right back up because they're the same height. This is a big boy weight class. I can see my king taking him down and just mauling the fuck out of him. And I'm not saying Ilia is some slouch on the ground, but he doesn't strike me as the guy who can easily get up from Charles's top position. I mean, Armin got up from underneath Charles, and Armin is crazy. He's much bigger than him, and he's a much better grappler than Ilia. And, Charles was able to land some good elbows, hold top mount for a bit. Charles can control people on the ground. And I can just imagine how much better the grapevining and, just posting on the mat with his length difference can just, drown. He might just drown Ilia. I don't know. My GOAT can do many things. But one thing's for sure, Charles thrives as the underdog. And cardio-wise, if anyone's going to be tired, it's most likely going to be Ilia, whether it's on the feet where he's winging his shots or stuck underneath a bigger man. So till the wheels fall off, I'm picking Charles every motherfucking day of the week. I had my doubts, but I'm still riding with my GOAT. This is the one to win, man. This is his last shot. Charles, 35 years old. One more shot. One more win to solidify legacy. First ever two-time lightweight champion. This is a credible opponent to win the belt at 155. A fucking monster coming from 145. Sleeping two GOATs. Young. In his prime. All the physical gifts you can ask in MMA. Charles the veteran. On his way out. Can he do it one last time? Please, Charles. This might be the last time we see Charles in elite form. Whether he wins or loses, Father Time is right around the corner, and he will be calling his name soon. But before he does, come on, Charles, please. Shelly the Pride!